Yo, peace. So, I recorded this video once. I watched it back. I didn't like it. I was feeling under the weather. I still am. And I guess, well, actually, it's this thing that happens at the start of spring for me. My body gets rid of a lot of mucus, and I have to do the best that I can to support that process of cleansing. And I have not been doing the best. So I got some stuff I can do. Uh, where we at? Oh yeah, drinking my favorite brand, kombucha. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I recorded this video once. I watched it. I didn't like it because I didn't have enough enthusiasm about what I was talking about, and uh, I'm talking about something that I love doing, and I just didn't feel the energy from myself. So I was like, okay, well, let me set up. Let me do it again. And yeah, we're gonna talk about some photos, some photography. I recently just got a new camera, Fujifilm X Pro 2 with a 27 millimeter, so it shoots at about 40 millimeters. Uh, and I'm just excited to take photos. And so now I'm excited to talk about photos too, and how some of the photos that I've taken came about. Um, and so at this point, I've taken photos in a lot of places. Some of the ones that are on my walls are from Utah. Some were taken locally, Rock Creek Park. Like this middle one was Rock Creek Park, uh, which I'll tell the story of that one. But then these two on the outside were taken in Georgetown. Um, and so yeah, sometimes we see nice photos. We see a lot of nice photos, but then we okay, what is the process, or yeah, I don't know. So for me, I just want people to know, if you choose to buy my prints, this is the energy, this is the intention with which these photos were taken. And so hopefully that if you do choose to buy them, you choose to hang them up in your space, that hopefully that these feelings that I'm looking to convey through these images will be felt in the spaces in which you put them up in. Uh, and so yeah, that's basically printiplicity, is simple prints that make any space feel like home. And for me, home feels like peace. It feels like rest. It feels safe. And so with these prints, that's what I would like to convey. So I'll start with these two, since they were taken in the same place. They were taken both in Georgetown. They were taken on the same day. At that point, I was shooting with a Canon 5D Mark III. And also at that point, I was shooting with an ND filter. And so that ND filter was allowing me to just, I don't know, it was just the clarity that I was getting from these images on this day it was just beautiful. The sky in this one above the church, also the sky in this one above this building, which you can't see in this one, but in different renditions you get more of the sky, and just the blues that were coming out were just sensational. Uh, and so for me, that walk that was me. I was taking that walk because I was trying to go through the process of taking photos so that I could do some type of photo walk through Georgetown. Um, and on this photo walk, I was going to lead people through Georgetown, do a historic tour of Georgetown. Georgetown was the home of, I think, presidents, but also is a former African American community in DC that was then gentrified and turned into this shopping district now. And then for me personally, Georgetown has a lot of peaceful moments, especially being able to be by the water. Used to take bike rides down K Street on that, I guess that's the C&O Canal Trail. You can go from Georgetown all the way up to Bethesda on that trail. um, and just like being able to spend time in different parts of Georgetown, whether it be shopping. But on this particular day, I was looking for like quiet places in Georgetown just to walk. Um, and so I think I was on like N Street and O Street. Well, no, I was on N Street, which is like one block up from the main street, which is M Street on Georgetown. And like once you get into the neighborhood, it gets really quiet. And like for me on this day, I was able to like really just have some time to myself, just walk, take it like really, really slow, and really take my time to get the pictures that I wanted. Um, and just like being able to see like the way the colors in nature come together to make this just like this cohesiveness, right? Where this church, you see the blue in the sky, and then just the way the white contrasts against the darkness of the sky, and then like the green of the trees, um, was significant to me. And then just the way this yellow really stands out against the blue. And then you also get the red, and you also get, again, the white and the contrast. And it just, I don't know, just the way the colors stood out to me. And even when I look at these pictures, I still am reminded of this day and like the breaths that I took that day. Um, there was a lot of stillness. There was a lot of patience. There was a lot of just slowness and just taking my time, um, and just being present with these moments. Um, yeah, just really a lot of relaxation that was coming from this day. And for me, that's what these two pictures represent is the relaxation, the stillness, and the peace of those moments. And so for me, that's why I enjoy having them in my space, because it is a reminder of that day for me. Um, and for me, that's really like the way that I take images and the way that I take pictures. It's like I really like to slow down, um, and really be present in the space and allow what I'm feeling to be transferred into the images that I'm taking, so that every replication of the image is also a replication of this feeling and this experience that I was having. And hopefully that experience and that feeling can be transferred to the viewers and also the receivers of this work. And so that is that, yeah, that's the steeple. Um, and that is the corner. And yeah, I guess from, yeah. Uh, Thought I had more to say. I don't. Got everything out pretty quickly. Um, so until next time, peace. And don't forget, people, places, and things don't have to be perfect to be enjoyed, including yourself. Peace.